Good evening, fellow Tcash merchants, and welcome to our Tcash Soko online training session today. My name is Amos, and I'll be your trainer under the session Service Vendors Get the Most Out of Soko. So kwa hii session ya leo tutakuwa tunaangalia ni jinsi gani wewe kama service vendor unaweza benefit zaidi kwa kutumia the Tcash Soko platform. So this session comes after a number of sessions that we have done in the course of the week. Tumefanya sessions kuanzia na ile ya kwanza kabisa yenye ilikuwa fix your shop and prices. We have done 3 sessions every day and these sessions are already posted on YouTube. So kama huja watch, kindly get to watch so that you can learn and of course stand a chance to benefit the most from the goodness of the Tcash Soko program. Why? Because hii ni app yenye inakuja kutransform biashara zetu from being just manual biasharas to being digital biasharas. And when the biasharas become digital, of course there is the efficiency that comes along with that. Na hii efficiency inaleta pesa kwa biashara zetu. So let's journey together in the course of this session as we get to understand how can you as a service vendor manage your service listing, of course, online bookings, availability, time slots, and opening hours. So in the course of these sessions, tutaweza kujua wewe kama service vendor utajimanage aje biashara yako so that ukiingia online, unaingia online with visibility that is accurate. So visibility yako ya online ikuwe very accurate. So I'm sharing with you my app. On my app, I'm on the business side of the app. On the business side of the app, niko kwa shop inajiita the Aura Beauty Shop. So something worth noting ni ati, this shop, the Aura Beauty Shop, is not a service kind of shop. It is a product kind of shop. So for me to benefit maximum as a service vendor, I'll have to switch from this shop to that other service shop. So we'll do that in a moment so that we learn how to also switch between shops. So to switch between one business and another, what you do if you own more than one business ni unakuja unaguza hapo kwa owner. So ukiangalia pale juu, there is the business logo icon, which is a circle. Then there is the words personal and business. So for me to move to the correct business for the service vendor, nitaguza hapo kwa owner, the Aura Beauty Shop, that option. Okay, that option is not viable. I can switch from the business logo icon. Okay, but it should switch. Okay, yeah, it is working now. So then I can move to a shop like the Aura Tattoo and Piercings. So these basically a type of shop that is doing a tattoo and piercing work. So the work of this shop ni kuchora tattoos na kupierce. Of course, that is a service kind of shop. Then how can I be able to get the most out of Soko? So one way in which unaweza benefit sana wewe kama una biashara kwa kutumia Tcash ni kuensure that unapeleka biashara yako online. But before you take your biashara online, you need to ensure that set appropriately. What you have to set? One of the things you have to set are the services that you offer. So you manage the service listing za biashara yako. Lazima uzimanage so that now the service that you offer ziko na the correct pictures that falls under imaging, na pia ziko na the correct description, and of course the correct prices. Once you're done setting that, then ndio utaenda uset availability so that online booking zako zikuwe zina appear within your available time slots. So let's journey together and learn how to do that. So to of course manage the service listing, nitakuja hapa chini kabisa. On this screen, being the business screen, inanionyesha my Tcash balance, the rotary tickets that I have, the performance today, and of course the upcoming bookings. Hapo chini kabisa, there is the option of home, orders, sale, wallet, and business. So for me to manage the service listing, I manage the service listing from the business section. So nikiguza business, I have these two options, the inventory and the services. So nitaenda kwa services, hapo ndio nitamanage the service listing. So under the services, all the services that I offer zitaapia hapa. One of the things I need to do as I manage the service listing ni kuensure that all the services zenye ziko hapa ni services zenye mimi na offer. Any service yenye I don't offer haifai kuwa inaapia hapa. So I'll just look through as I confirm whether all these are the items that I offer. If there is any item that I don't offer, then what I need to do is I need to delete that service. So how do you do that? Of course, we exploited how to do that during our first session, Fix Your Shop. Tulisema, if there is anything that you don't offer, for example, if I don't offer something like the snake eye piercing yenye iko hapa, what I need to do, I just need to tap it. Nikitap, then niende pale juu kwa edit service, kuna the delete button, and of course ni delete. So when I delete that, ni kumaanisha customer hata akikuja hataweza kubook, hata akienda kwa online shop yangu hataweza kubook for that service because already I've removed it. So that is how you start managing that listing. You ensure that whatever is listed under the services you offer are the things that your business does. So kama kuna kitu yenye biashara yako haifanyi, you just delete it. So that now these are the services zenye zitaapia pale when customers are booking for services online. The next thing you can do is to edit the pricing, of course, of the items, and again, manage the pricing, and of course the naming of the products. Of course, how do you proceed with that? You just tap. For example, I can just look at one, for example, the medium tattoo. If you just start the medium tattoo, you can be able to see the photos there yenye inaapia hapo juu kabisa after the edit service option. Then you have the service name. It's medium tattoo. If the service name is not okay, unaweza change. The unit price can also be changed, the duration, the category, and the group. So once you have changed this for each and every service to fit the kind of business you do, so that ziconform na biashara yako, all you need to do is to save. That is how you manage your service listing. It is not a must that you manage the service listing from here. It is also important for me to mention that you can manage the service listing from another part, that is from the home section. So ukikuja kwa home section, kuna hii option ya upcoming bookings. Hiyo ni section inakuonyesha the people who have booked online to come to your services wamebook aje. So the option is just below today's performance, upcoming bookings. Ukiguza the upcoming bookings, inakuletea the provider dashboard. So the provider dashboard is the dashboard for you as the provider of the services. So of course, allow me to change this shop first from the Aura Nail Services. Nikikuja kwa provider dashboard, inaniletea manage your bookings and business. I have the calendar option, the bookings, the services, and then iko kwa the wrong shop, which is the Aura Nail Services. So I have to tap that shop, ni change ndio iende kwa the correct shop, which is the Aura Tattoo and Piercing. So yes, now I've moved to the correct shop. Once I've moved to the correct shop, you can see the calendar of this shop. There is no upcoming booking today and for this month. Ile siku utakuwa na any upcoming booking, of course, calendar yangu itakuwa inanionyesha. It will be showing me numbers in blue. So the numbers in blue just below the date ndio huwa zinaonyesha. For example, kwa hiyo shop yenye tulikuwa, the Aura Nail Services, you can see date 5 and date 12 have a number below them that is 1 and 1. That means there was one booking and one booking. So let me go back to the correct shop, which is the Aura Tattoo and Piercing. Nikiguza, there is the option calendar for booking and services. So nikiguza services, then I'm able to see all the services that I offer. For example, if I don't offer the smiley piercing, naeza deletea pia hapa kwa provider dashboard. So I can delete it from here, for example. Once I press the delete, the bin option, inaniuliza, are you sure that you want to delete? Of course, I can confirm that I want to delete, na hiyo service itatoka. So that means hiyo service haita appear anywhere kwa my online shop. Then kuna tongue piercing, the basic tattoo, and of course, all these other services that I'm able to offer. And they're appearing there, plus their prices and everything. So you can also edit the services or manage the service listing from this other end. Good. So once you have managed your service listing, then the next thing you need to look at is the booking calendar. And just below the booking calendar, kuna kitu huwa inaitwa staff schedule. Staff schedule ni masaa yenye staffs wako in operation na huwa inakuonyesha the specific times when they are working. So for example, ukiangalia the staff schedule for Wednesday, April 15, 2026, all employees, the only employee in this shop is myself, Amos. So I'm available from 7 all the way mpaka 7 p.m. From 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. So hii inamaanisha nafungua shop yangu 7 a.m. nafunga 7 p.m. Another thing I would want you to note is nikieka hata Saturday inaanza the same time. Kwanza Saturday hata ni mbaya sana zaidi. I'm opening at 7, inafunga at 8 p.m. Nikienda another day, for example, a day like Sunday 19th, unaona nafungua 8, nafunga 18:00. So this calendar, the way it is, inaonyesha that I am available for work each and every day. So nitakuwa nafanya job kila siku. So this allows my customers or my online clients to book every day. So client anaweza book Monday, anaweza book Saturday, anaweza book Sunday, anaweza book Tuesday, anaweza book whichever day. But book within these time frames. So I need to also manage this well, manage the staff schedule vizuri, and the opening dates and the opening days. Why is so? And why is it important to do so? Una manage hizo listings so that customer akibook apate uko available. Remember, it's so disappointing for a customer to book for a service na akuje to the physical location of the shop only to find the doors closed. This customer will give you a negative listing. As if that is not enough, they may never refer any other customer to your shop. So it is very important to ensure that as part of, maintaining the customer satisfaction and ensuring that our customers are feeling appreciated for coming to our stores, we ensure that we manage this effectively. Tukisema tunafungua 7, let it be ni 7 ya ukweli ndio huwa tunafungua. So how do you manage that information? So I'll just move back from this provider dashboard. Niki move back, then nitarudi kwa hii business profile for me to now manage the availability. Nitaenda pale kwa business logo icon, which is the top left. Nikifungua, of course, one of the things that comes is the name of the business, the Aura Tattoo and Piercing. Shows me that I'm the owner. There is no rating for the shop yet. There's the option of switching to personal profile and the option of switching to business between the business profiles. Below that, or below the two options of switching, there is the business info. Business info, hapo ndio unakuja for you to set information concerning your business. So nitakuja hapo business info. One of the things I can manage is the name of my business. Of course, this name is okay because ni name yenye mimi nilichagua kama ya biashara yangu. For the photos, hii ni photos zenye zimekuwa AI generated for the business logo. Remember, we said that this platform is a very important platform because it gives us a professional business logo just by virtue of the fact that we have opened, a shop. So that is the photo that is appearing there. The next important thing is the location. Why so? Location ndio itakuwa inasaidia customer kuja kwa shop yako physically. That is if kwa session ya that came before this one, we talked about bookings, online orders and bookings. Tukasema wakati mtu ana make online orders, anaweza kuwa na make orders and then the intention they have with the orders they are making is that you deliver. So kama hufanyi deliveries, wewe kazi yako ni client akuje a pick items from your shop, then the location is very important. Why is the location important? Because it is the one the customers are going to use to access you or to come directly to your shop. Then the opening days hapo ni very important. Operating days. Hapo kwa operating days unaona, for now it is every day. Inafaa ikuwe every day kama uko sure utakuwa unafungua kila siku. Of course, sometimes this is not actually sometimes it's not something that we manage to do. So how do you change that? Utaguza hiyo every day. Ukiguza hiyo every day hapo kwa opening days, then the following information comes up. Edit the days your business operates. So instead of choosing every day, unaweza choose kama kuna siku unajua utakuwa unafunga, you can go to choose. So nikienda kwa choose, then all the days of the week, Monday all the way to Sunday, zinaji-highlight hapo. So wewe ndio unachagua siku zenye unafungua. For example, if I don't want to be opening on Mondays, so naweza acha Monday, so niseme nitafungua Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that means all Mondays hakuna client anaweza book for a service. Yani hakuna client anaweza book on Monday but hata book kuja kufanyiwa service Monday, because the app will not allow them to do so. I hope that is clear. Like when you're choosing, ile siku ufungui, how we choose. Clients wanaweza kuwa wana book for services during that day, but the app will not allow them to book for that specific day. Watakuwa naona you are not available for that day. So I've ticked the days I would want to be in operation. I'll just press done once you have picked that. Then the next thing, will I be open on public holidays? The Republic of Kenya is a sovereign republic, and of course, we have the public days, starting with the New Year's Day, the Christmas Day, the Labor Day, the Madaraka Day. We have so many of them. So it is up to you to choose and decide. Am I open during those public holidays? Kama unajua haufungui during those public holidays, then unaweza guza option ya closed. That means any public holiday hakuna mtu anaweza kuja kwa shop yako, because hawataweza kubook to come for services on that specific day. But there may be some days you are in operation. Does that mean kuna siku maybe wewe unafungua shop yako, so you'd come to choose. The choose iko hapo chini kabisa. So when you come to choose, inakuletea the list of all the public holidays that we have in our country. So now it is up to you to now choose ni siku gani utakuwa in operation. So there is the New Year's Day, maybe I want to operate. There is the Good Friday, the Easter Monday, the Eid al-Fitr, Labor Day, Madaraka, then Eid Adha, Moi Day, utamaduni, mashujaa, sitaki cooperate, nataka cooperate Diwali, Jamhuri and Christmas Day, I don't want to operate. So the ones I've ticked ni siku zenye najua nitakuwa nafanya kazi. The ones I've left, for example, Moi Day, Utamaduni Day, Mashujaa Day, and the Christmas Day, nimeziacha, meaning sitakuwa nafungua shop during those days. So customers wakienda online kufanya bookings, hawata manage kubook for services za kufanywa hiyo siku. So then I'll just press done. And of course, once I've set this to the correct to depict the correct position of my business, then the next thing I just need to do is to save. So nime save two things: operating days, the weekdays during normal days, and of course the opening and closing, and of course the holidays that I operate. So then I come to open operating hours. By operating hours we mean ni masaa gani unafanyanga kazi, unafungua job when, unafunga job saa ngapi. So unakuja una edit under that box, so you just tap the box that has the 8 a.m. So ukiangalia for operating hours tuliset Monday hatuko, so that's why inaanza Tuesday. So ile siku hauko, because haitakuwa inaonyesha availability yako, it is just marked hauko kabisa. So as you editing operating hours, hiyo siku haiko, so you can't edit it. So for instance, Monday zote mimi nitakuwa nimefunga, then that means that on Tuesday ni set the operating times. Ukiangalia imenionyesha it's 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. I may want to change, naweza taka kuchange. So how do I proceed and change? So kuchange hizi operating hours nitakuwa tunaguza, for example for Tuesday tuseme nataka kufungua saa moja, nataka kuamka mapema 7:00 am, okay, then nifunge saa ngapi? Nifunge for example 10 pm, so 10:00 pm. So hapo kwa pm na am nita move to, so that I choose the correct one. Then unaona that you can be able to edit. You go doing this for each and every day, for each and every day mpaka zifit siku masaa yenyewe unataka kuoperate. For holidays you can be in operation, say unataka kufungua job saa 5 11 am na unafunga for example something like 8 pm for holiday. So it is you deciding. So hii si ati ni mtu anakudisaidia, ni wewe kama mwenye shop. It is your own responsibility as a business owner to set this information. Why are we setting this information? We are setting this information so that our customers are able to view the times that we are free when they are booking for their services. So, and of course, that is how you get to edit. And once you edit this, you proceed and save. Ukisave, this information now is depicted the way you have saved it pale kwa provider dashboard. You can go and check it out. So how do I proceed to the provider dashboard? Then I'll just move back. Niki move back again, then nikuje hapa kwa hii business home. Then kwa hii business home nione the Tcash balance which is still loading, today's performance, upcoming bookings. Nikiuza upcoming bookings, itanipeleka again to the provider dashboard. Ukifika kwa provider dashboard, if you have more than one shop, kindly begin to note whether you're in the correct shop ama the wrong shop. For example, mimi ukiangalia, I'm in the wrong shop. I'm in the Aura Nail Services. How do you see the shop you in? Utaangalia pale kwa the word calendar. Kwa the word calendar booking services, just below the word provider dashboard manage your bookings, kuna the word calendar which is smaller, bookings and services. Inakuonyesha the shop hapo mwisho. For you to switch, unaguza the shop, then unachagua the shop yenye unataka. We were organizing the Aura Tattoo and Piercing. So nikiguza hivyo, then nikuje for kuona for example Tuesday. Utaona Tuesday, my shop operates from 7 a.m. to we did set it to 10 p.m. So that is what it shows you on Tuesday. On Thursday, it shows that I'm available from 8 all the way to for example 21:00. Ukienda to a public holiday yenye nimesema nitakuwa in operation, for example the Easter, for example, the Easter was on date 3, it will show that I'm starting from 8 all the way to 9:00 p.m. And that is how definitely you are able to manage. Now, ukimanage now, your clients or your customers will be able to book within your available days and available time frames. So that brings us to the end of our session. Service vendors get the most out of Soko. What have we learned in the course of the session? We have learned that as service vendors, we stand a chance to benefit from the Tcash Soko app by, of course, managing the service listing, managing the availability time slots, and operating hours. Why so? Because when we do so, wakati tuna advertise shop yetu online or our presence online depicts the reality on the ground. So how does it depict the reality on the ground? It depicts the reality on the ground by, of course, allowing customers to book with us, to book for services with us when we are indeed available. So it is my hope that you have learned. It is my hope that you can now manage your availability and time slots before you take your shop online and start accepting the online bookings. In case you have any question on how as a service vendor you can get the most out of the Tcash Soko, kindly feel free to get back to me via the comment section below. I'll be responding to your questions as soon as I see them. Thank you and have a great evening. Let us keep winning with the Tcash Soko app. Let us keep operating and transacting with the Tcash Soko app and stand the chance to benefit. Thank you.